Group stalking in the men's restroom. They're maintaining relevant positioning. They're in directed light. Look at the double shadows of the handles. This is directed light that's also in the bathroom. And the entity is amplifying the sound of the hand dryer in the women's restroom, all right? The entity is flashing directed light, as I've already shown you is the case inside of this McDonald's. They are patrolling. They are stalking in the path. The fake sun is over the venue, as I captured before I entered, and those are demons of the male gender that are monitoring a woman in the women's restroom, and they're demons that also know what I'm doing. That's how they engage in the stalking with activity conduct. This is the perpetual sex offender. This is the demon-possessed entity that's stalking me by helicopter for 11 and a half minutes last night, stalking in bathrooms. This is the people of the state, the demon-possessed. And that was a McDonald's employee monitoring with the people of the state. But I just want to be clear, they are third parties alike, but I want to be clear, McDonald's entering into the private space to engage in sexually predatory and sexually motivated surveillance conduct in concert and on behalf of the state of California. This is group stalking that is underway inside of bathrooms. Monitoring me, engaging in the elements of monitoring while I'm in the bathroom. All right, and this demon is doing nothing other than creating activity because it does not take 7 minutes to dry your hands. They know that they're being documented as well. This is P.O.C. It is currently 8:04 a.m. under the fake sun. That at 7:51 a.m. That's not the actual sun that will be over the Ontario Town Square stationary or over me while I am at the bus stop of the B&G Plaza in Ontario, stationary over Shiro's Liquor, or over the Ontario Airport as I'm on a bus in movement at 7:51 a.m. and the light source is moving as I'm on Airport Drive, and then onto what is Archibald Avenue, which is what I pointed out in the video before I entered this venue, where they're engaging in sexually violent surveillance, monitoring. Turning on and off the hand dryer, which is amplified audible activity. This is what this demon is doing in there. It's amplified. This is what the entity does with trains, planes, helicopters. They do it in bathrooms. This is a sex offender. Walking in what is directed light is group stalking. The door handle has two shadows. This is impossible light activity. These are demons. And they're sex offenders that know what's going on with regard to my panties. That's exactly how McDonald's is going to be prosecuted. They're facilitating and directly engaging in the sexual violence and terrorism. Directed light right here. Demons are pacing in traffic. Demons are pacing in and out of the restaurant. The entity is engaging what is flashing light conduct, which I've already shown you. And this is a group stalker. That's ongoing audible activity. This demon is monitoring behind the door of the bathroom. Just like they are while I'm in the bathroom and I'm physically indisposed, genitalia is exposed, being molested with directed light on my body. It is currently 8:05 a.m. That's just ongoing audible activity, which the entity is amplifying inside of the women's restroom. In addition to what is supposed to be the sound of hearing piping through the wall, as though you're hearing the toilets flushing through the wall. The entity engaging in what is on to it, just noise making inside of the bathroom, and it's occurring, again, noise and engineered light. The door handle has two shadows. Look at the one that extends down below, and then the other shadow that's right there immediately underneath the. This is directed light. And they also have directed light flashing in through the restaurant, molesting. This is terrorism. This is the exact same pattern of conduct I'm showing you at the Ontario Museum, and it's occurring in bathrooms. That's the perpetual sex offender. How do I have three shadows at the museum? Because I'm being molested with what is engineered light. This is P.O.C. This is a demon that's being bashful, stepping out. I've already captured McDonald's. These are the people of the state that are sex offenders, and this is a knowledge, again, of the fact that you're being documented. This, but also turning on the air dryer, the hand dryer on and off, is audible activity. So understand they're monitoring, but this is a demon that also knows that I'm holding up the camera, waiting for the sex offender to exit, representing the people of the state, because they're all sex offenders. Let me be clear. This one right here, monitoring. You saw him the other day in directed light. This is the sex offenders while they're monitoring together. So I just want to point that out. This is why my hand has multiple shadows. This is impossible light activity, okay? This is engineered light. They're walking in it, entering in the bathrooms in it, group stalking. This is what they're doing at the Fontana Lewis Library, congregating around the women's restroom, and patrolling in and out the men and women's restroom for purposes of group stalking. And then the entity engages in what is criminal summoning because you document that they are sex offenders. This is P.O.C. That's the people of the state. That's demonic. And that's the perpetual sex offender at your neighborhood McDonald's, facilitating group conduct, concentrating purpose. This is called patrolling. This is what the entity does in vehicles. They have double, triple shadows. They're all monitoring together, every single last one of them, all of them, sex offenders. And that is providing for the ongoing sexual violence that any demon with an appetite for it can engage in. A random demon walking in bathrooms, monitoring and creating activity. They're acting in concert. 6RRA385, directed light on the ground. This is the demon that's monitoring me while parking their vehicle. And they're doing so under the fake sun. While the entity is stalking in a bathroom, they maintain ongoing knowledge of what's going inside while I'm inside. This is demonic activity. All right, it is currently 8:08 a.m. This is P.O.C.